Curiosity is a powerful thing. It has led to some of the most amazing discoveries in the history of humankind. It leads us to question ourselves, to question our surroundings, to question our lives. It leads to learning. It helps us improve ourselves and others, and it has limitless possibilities. And what's really incredible is how easy it is for us to pursue that curiosity today. If I don't know the answer to a question, or I don't know how to do something, what's the first thing I probably do? Google it, and I can learn about practically anything instantly. Want to learn about different dog breeds? Google it. Chemistry? Physics? Google it. How to change a flat tire? Google it. How to code in Java? How to create a website? How to drift in Mario Kart? The best decks for Clash Royale? It's all out there. But I'm sure you know, or at least I hope you know, you can't believe everything you find on the internet. So how do you know what's legit and what's not? I'll tell you a secret. There's not really any one rule that works for everything. You might have heard that .org websites are for organizations or nonprofits, and that seems pretty legitimate. But anyone can buy a .org domain. Anyone can buy a .com, a .us, or a .info. So you sort of have to use your head. Here are some basic guidelines to make sure you're getting information from credible sources. These won't always work 100% of the time, but they're a good place to start. Number 1, check the website. If it's a widely known source like an encyclopedia, newspaper, or a government website, it's probably legitimate. If it's a specific company's website, it's likely legitimate, but it may be biased depending on that company's interests. If it's a personal website like a blog, it's a little hard to say. You need to do a little investigating. Number 2, look at the website itself. Does the website look pretty professional? When was it last updated? The date can usually be found in the lower part of the website. What kind of website is it? If it's a personal blog or a forum or another site that doesn't really require any fact-checking, you should definitely look to see if you can find another source to confirm what you're finding. Number 3, check the author. Anyone can write anything and put it online. Does what you're reading have an author listed? Do you recognize the name? If not, can you find out more about them to see if they're actually legitimate? Number 4, this is probably the biggest one. Use your head. A lot of times you can just tell if a website seems legitimate or not. If you're looking for information on how to do something, check a variety of sources. See if you can find agreement between different websites. If everyone's saying generally the same thing, you've probably got a pretty good source of information. Ask yourself if you'd feel comfortable using this source if you had to use it as evidence in an argument you were really trying to win. And finally, if you're not sure, it never hurts to ask. Ask someone you trust. Check out the website evaluator on EasyBib.com. You can even Google whether a website is legitimate or not. You might not find the exact results you're looking for, but if that website doesn't come up right away in Google search, that's a clue right there. My point is, you have the power and the tools to learn about just about anything you want to learn. And just as important, you have the tools to figure out whether or not the information you're getting is actually legitimate, which means you can follow your curiosity pretty much wherever it might take you. Let me give you an example. The other day I was brushing my teeth, and I found myself wondering about brushing my teeth. Weird, I know. I'm not typically super interested in dental hygiene, but bear with me. I've always known that brushing your teeth is important. My mom was a dental assistant when she was younger, so she always emphasized the importance of dental care. But sometimes I just get busy and I don't brush or floss as often as I know I should. So I got to thinking, just how important is brushing my teeth? What happens if I don't do it as often as I should? And instead of just wondering, I decided to find out. Now, you might not be super curious about dental hygiene, but let me ask you, how do you feel about your smile? Maybe you've got perfect teeth, and you don't really think about them a lot. Maybe your teeth aren't quite perfect, but aren't too bad either. Or maybe they're less great than you'd like. No matter how you feel about your teeth, though, I bet you can safely agree that you don't want teeth like these. Or these. Or these. Scary, right? I found a lot of information out there about brushing your teeth, but after a lot of searching, I decided to rely on information from the American Dental Association. Founded in 1859, the not-for-profit ADA is the nation's largest dental association and represents more than 159,000 dentist members. The ADA recommends brushing for 2 minutes twice a day and flossing at least daily. 2 minutes might seem like a long time, but it goes by pretty quickly. The ADA had some great recommendations on toothbrushes, toothpastes, mouthwash, and even the most effective methods for teeth brushing. But I already knew, and you probably do too, that I should brush my teeth regularly. Yet I still skip brushing sometimes. So I wondered what would really happen if I didn't brush as regularly as I should. And I found out it's not pretty. Remember those teeth we looked at a little bit ago? Yeah, those are pictures of teeth affected with gingivitis or periodontitis, both types of gum disease. Not only do they look pretty gross, I also learned that the advanced stages of gum disease lead to loss of tissue and bone that support your teeth, which eventually causes your teeth to literally fall out. Holy gross. Now, I'm not saying that this has caused me to brush as often as I should every single day, but it's definitely made a difference. Sometimes, when 2 minutes of brushing and a quick minute or so of flossing sounds like too much time and effort, I just imagine how easy and gross life would be if I didn't have any teeth at all. Suddenly brushing doesn't seem all that big of an inconvenience. So, there you have it. That's what I learned about dental care, and now you know too. Part of what's cool about being able to learn about anything is the opportunity to explain or teach something to someone about something that interests you. And I did it all here at school. The research, finding Creative Commons licensed images, filming, editing, and putting all this together, I used the same tools that you have at your fingertips every day. And all it took was a little effort. And not only did I learn something interesting, I got to share that knowledge in a cool video with all of you. It sounds a lot more interesting than your usual homework. So, take advantage of the opportunities you're presented. Be curious, learn, and then share your learning.